And we are now live. I think everything's working fine. First thing before I actually start, I am ill, so ignore my voice if it is a bit different, because yeah, I am ill. So if I quickly just do it so it can see the patch notes. Nope, that's not it. That should be the patch notes. Hang on a sec. There we go. There is the patch notes. So in this snapshot, we have a new feature in 21W11A. Lightning rods can now be, for the very first time, be waterlogged. Okay, they can now be waterlogged. New functionality for applying and removing wax from copper. Bow milling rooted dirt now grows hanging roots underneath. Okay, there is a new way to get hanging roots now. Also, let me know if you can hear me fine. Welcome, DJ. Thanks. I am slowly getting over it, but not that well. Right clicking with honeycomb on a copper block to wax them. Okay, so you can now actually right click honeycomb on a copper block and it will wax it, so you don't have to put it in a crafting grid. That is good. That was a feature on Bedrock, I believe, but it's now moved over to Java. Using honeycomb in a dispenser to wax copper blocks, that's also good, so it can now be done automatically. Axes can scrape off wax and oxidizations of copper blocks. That is cool. Wait, can you guys see the... Yeah, you can see the patch notes. So lightning strike hitting copper will clean its oxidization. Does that mean... Okay, it does. It means it's... Lightning strikes hitting copper will clean its oxidization. So does that mean if it hits a copper block, it will go back to its default self? Okay, that's quite cool. Changes in this snapshot. Wax copper blocks can be crafted into 4 copper ingots. I thought that was always a thing, maybe not. Tweaked cave sizes again. Slightly increased the frequency of diamond ore blobs. Hanging root blocks now renders randomly offset. Breaking a big leaf drip stem now drops a big drip leaf block. Moss blocks can be crafted with cobblestone or stone bricks to make the mossy version of them blocks. Okay, that's cool. So it's no longer using vines. So moss blocks and cobblestone or stone can now make mossy cobblestone or mossy stone bricks. You no longer use vines. That is cool. The facing direction of small drip leaves is now determined by which direction the player is facing when it placed. That was a bug we found if you saw the video on Tuesday, I think it was. Or it might have been Thursday. Fully grown Amethyst Clusters now drop 4 Amethyst Shards or more with Fortune when mined with a pickaxe, and drops 2 Amethyst Shards when broken by hand, piston or other means. That is also cool. And then there's some in-game rendering changes. I'll just leave it there. You can pause it if you want to read it, but none of that means anything to me. Some bugs. Snow-covered grass pods are mycelium. Block side textures do not match the original block. Lava water powder snow bucket desync when using it while rapidly turning. False. Negatives down curling. Spectators can't see through lava. Librarian and zombie librarian's torso top texture is incorrect. I'm not going to read all these. You guys can pause it if you want to read them, because there are so many bug fixes, as you can see. Okay, cave vines cannot be climbed. That was a bug. Cave vines do not slow you down like other vines. Okay, they were all bugs. That is good to see. Sugarcane item texture is no longer accurate. Okay, so you can see just loads and loads of bugs there. The patch notes should be linked in the description if you want to read them. So let's now actually jump into Minecraft and see these new features. So let me just disable that and you can see the Minecraft screen. That is good. Amy, what do you mean? Golden. They went all out in this snapshot. Yeah, there ain't actually no new features. You still can't update old worlds, as you can see. So you still have to play in worlds made in in 20W05 or above. No, 21W05 or above. Right, so let's just update. Let's update this world for now. Hello, I don't know, Ruben, I think is how you say your name. I may have said that wrong. But welcome to the stream. You should see something that I've been testing off camera. Yes, you can. And it's very laggy. Wow. Right, so let's see these new, what is it, copper blocks? So let's get some copper. Let's get some copper ingots, some blocks of copper, exposed. That one. And that one. And then we can get the these variants as well. So that one, and that one. Let's put these in here. And then let's get some honeycomb. So honeycomb. There we go. Do you recognize me from the comments? I said I should have more subs to do. I think I do. I think I do recognize your name. Right, so dispenser also. There we go. Right, so now let's try this out. So if you get a block like, let's say this one, and you want it to stay at this state, so let's go into survival mode just so you can see this work, and you want it to stay at this state, you can right click. Oh, that is a cool particle effect. I like that particle effect. That is really cool. And now, as you can see, it's consuming the honeycomb, and this should now be waxed copper. So if I pick block it, yeah, I've now got waxed, which is good. If I now, maybe let's try this one. And once again, you can do this in creative mode, as you can see, and it don't consume it. But that particle is sick. And then if I pick block it, waxed as well. That is cool. I really like them. Yeah, I really like it. One, the particle is cool. That orangey particle is sick. So what else? Well, you can do it from a dispenser as well. So if I put a unwaxed there, and get a button, you might hear background sound, my dogs are being annoying, and then I put honeycomb in there and do that. Yeah, as you can see, you see that particle again, and it waxed it. So, and if I pick block it, it is waxed. So now, lightning rods. If lightning strikes it, so let's get all variants of this. Let's just get that one. There we go. Let's put a few blocks there, a few blocks there. Okay, it's waxing really quickly. Is that because the game speed is turned up? / game rule, random tick speed. It's set to 3. That waxed really quickly. I didn't think it could wax that quick. And then if I get a... No, actually, let's just do it by default. / summon. I think I should be able to summon lightning. Yep, there we go. And did it do it? It did. But it only does the one block. Okay. That is cool. Wait, does it take it down one layer? Or does it instantly... It does. It takes it down one layer, I believe. Yeah, that seems to be the case. So let's try this. So if we put a full block there, and then summon lightning on this. Okay, that one gets set back straight to its default self. What if we put a normal this block here, and lightning it? It gets set back to its default self. Okay, so now what about this one? It gets set to that one. Okay, so no matter, all 3 of them get set back to the default one, but when you like summon it, it seems to be a bit glitchy and not set them all back. Unless it is something to do with like distance. So let's just set a graph. That's 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if it's like something to do with distance. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then now let's like curve it in and see if this is how it works. It might not be, but it's worth a try just in case it is. This is not like a big snapshot. It's a small one. That is this the middle block? It is. So now let's do that. And yeah, it seems to be something to do with like radius. The middle block, as you can see, got fully sent back. Some blocks closer got sent back 1 stage, and some blocks further away got sent back 2 stages. So it does depend. Let's just try that again and see like what the but this is cool. I like that there's a way to get them back to default without having to like let words come out, without having to like recraft the copper blocks. So if I do it again, as you can see, once again it's gone from stage 2, and stage 3, but also apparently axes can right click and take them down. Yeah, oh, that is a cool particle as well, that blue tinted one. That looks like glow squid particles right there. But as you can see, I can just right click my axe to take them down a stage. Now, the question with this is, can you take down a stage a waxed copper? So that is a waxed copper. Let's place that wax down. And you can, but it seems to do some particle. Is that unwaxing it? Let me see. If I do that once, yeah, that's unwaxing it. So if you right click a copper, a waxed copper block, it will unwax it first, and then it will destage it with an axe, which is quite cool. Welcome, Sam. It's not that bad. It's just, I think they're now getting to the stage. Obviously, there's still loads of things they need to add, like archaeology, wardens, the biomes into normal generation. But I think they're trying to like get the features they've added to a stage where they're playable and enjoyable, before they add anything else. The reason I think it's an axe, Noah said it should be a pickaxe. The reason I think it's an axe is because it's like represent like scraping it, or yeah, like carving it, as Logan just said. So a pickaxe is like digging. So I think what they mean by that is this bit here is like scraping basically it back down to its previous state. That's why I think it's an axe, but I may be wrong. But yeah, I really like these new particle effects. You've got the blue ones, which I'm pretty sure they're used for the glow squid as well. You've then got the orange ones from the honeycomb, right clicking on it, as you can see. And then you've got the white ones, which is it what's it called? De-waxing. So if I quickly just get a wax block, and you've got them white ones, which I'm pretty sure they're end rod particles. I think shovel, because you can scrape it. Yeah, shovel probably does make sense. Does it take away durability? Let's go into survival mode. And yes, you can see it does. It takes away 1 durability per right click. So as you can see, I right clicked on them and it's now 27. Right clicking on all of these still takes away durability. And yeah, now let's try. Can it be done with any level of axe? I'm guessing it can be, but something we can try. So we want a wooden axe, we want a stone axe, a gold axe, an iron axe, a diamond axe, and we just tried a netherite axe. There's no point trying that. Survival, wooden axe, as you can see it does, and it takes away 1. Stone axe it can, iron axe it can, diamond axe it can, and gold axe it can. Okay, that confused me then, because it like de-waxed it. So it can be done with any axe in the game. So that is pretty cool. Can observers detect the waxing? That is another thing we can test, and that is actually a good thing to test. So observer, I'm pretty sure they could in the past, but now that, let's see if they can detect like the axe de-axing it and stuff like that. So let's get a redstone lamp. That is the best thing, because that will flash and tell us that it's activated. So this block right here, does it deactivate? It does activate with us de-waxing it, because as you can see, that was a wax block. Is this a wax block? That is a wax block. So let's place that there, and me right clicking on this is de-waxing it. As you can see, it actually detects that. It's going to detect us waxing it, but I'm just going to test anyway. Honeycomb, let's just test this. Also shovel does campfires because it's flat and pushes it. Yeah, that's true. The axe makes most sense. The observers, can observers, I've done that. Sorry I'm late. It's okay, Spectral. And de-waxing. Yeah, so it detects de-waxing. Does it detect waxing? It does. And does it detect state change? It also does. So it basically detects any changes that is made to this, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, de-waxing, waxing, and then the state change. Let's just turn the random tick speed up, and just show you that it works with it actually ticking itself up as well. So let's set it to 1000, and that should, I think, affect the tick speed of copper. I may be wrong, no. No, yeah, it does, okay. But as you saw that go off, but I'm just going to wait again just in case you didn't. Okay, every single block is activating around it, apart from that one. There you go, you saw it activate, and it did detect it, which is quite cool. So, that is all of that. Was there anything else in the patch notes? I can't remember. I'm going to quickly have a look at them again. Let me quickly look. Oh yeah, we have the moss blocks can now be crafted. So stone bricks or cobblestone. Let's just get cobblestone and let's get moss. There we go. And a crafting table. So these should now craft mossy blocks. So I'm guessing, what was it? Was it something like that? No, it won't be, will it? Or is it moss in the middle surrounded by the block? Oh no, it's just one block, one moss. And it gives you mossy cobblestone. What is left and right click? With axe? What do you mean? Why is everyone so mad? It's cool. I think people are mad is because they expected like the Deep Dark or the Warden and stuff, or archaeology, and it's a dumb update, but I think it's an update that would be better if we had it than not having it. Is it 21W11A? Yes, it's the year 2021. W stands for week, 11 is the 11th week of this year, and A is the first snapshot this week. Dewaxing and wax changes. Dewaxing, you just right click on a waxed block with an axe. It don't work with anything else, it has to be an axe, and it can be any tool, so any level axe, and you can basically like deoxidate it and dewax it. If you see the white particles, that is you dewaxing. If you see the blue particles, that is you oxidating it or deoxidating it. And if you see the orange particles, that is you waxing it. Lightning rod. What are controls? It's just your basically place block is to do all this. So the button you clicked, place a block, is the button you should click to make this happen. The button you click to like put out a shovel, to grass your grass path, that is also the block. If you can play 21W10A, you can play this snapshot. It should be on the launcher within the next 24 hours. It should be there way before that, but I'm just going to say 24 hours because it ain't always. Sometimes it does glitch. Welcome, Donkey. Flying Donkey. So, another thing that was changed was Glowberries. The actual vines they grow in can now be climbed. So, if I put that there and just build this down, as you can see, if I just put a block there, just so we're not in the vine, these should now be climbable. So, if I just do this, let's just see this. There we go, and these should now be climbable. Yes, they are. As you can see, you can now climb the vines that are that basically glowberries grow on. Before this snapshot, you couldn't. They just acted as a normal block. So that's pretty cool. There was something about sugarcane, the sugarcane item being wrong. Oh my god, it is really bright. Why is it that bright? Is it always been that bright? Or have they updated the texture of it? I'm pretty sure they've updated the texture. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have updated the texture of that. They haven't changed the texture as a block, but that item I'm pretty sure has changed. Right, is that everything? I don't know. I'm gonna scroll through the bugs. Slightly increase the frequency of diamond ore blobs. Oh yeah, hanging roots. We'll test that out. And there's also some things with drip leaves because they were quite buggy a few snapshots ago. So we're gonna see if these are still buggy. So let's do that and let's do that. There we go. And let's also get a bone meal. No, bone meal. I don't know why I put glow. Bone meal. And let's also get shears, because I think you need shears to mine them. This snapshot sucks. Once again, it's a snapshot that, yeah, it might suck compared to snapshots like last week's, because it added such a big feature. But in general, it will probably be a life change, not a life changing, but a quality of life changes made in this snapshot. They'll probably be a lot better in the long run, instead of having to like break the block once it's got to the stage you want it. Instead of breaking the block, you can just right click the honeycomb on it, instead of having to break it, pick it up, place it back down. And you can now de-wax. So if you go AFK and your blocks wax it, your copper blocks oxidize a level above what you wanted them, you just get an axe, right click it, and it will make it go down a stage. So in reality, it's a lot better if we didn't get this snapshot. I think it would be a thing that we would want in the end. It would be cool if the next update adds the dripstones. They're in the game, they're just not in survival. If it added them to survival, that would be cool. But I think they want to get cave generation done before they add these caves, like the overall caves. So enchanting, let's quickly just see if that's fixed, because it was buggy and it was a bad bug that I thought they would have released a B snapshot for. Oh no, okay, it has fixed. Thank God for that. You can now enchant your tools again, which is pretty cool, and as you can see, it does actually enchant them. So that is good. I'm glad enchanting is fixed again. Yeah, I love the copper and agree with your wording, Belgie. Thanks, DJ. It's just true. If we didn't get this, you finished the moss farm flying. If we didn't get this snapshot, I think we would all want it by, let's say, the end of this update. And then a lot of people would be moaning, saying, because I know Bedrock got the waxing of copper when copper was added to Bedrock. Like, you could right-click honeycomb on it. I think. I may be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure I've heard someone say it. Dripstones are in the game. Yeah, dripstones are. Dripstone, pointed dripstone, and dripstone blocks. There's the dripstone block, and there is the pointed dripstone. These were added back like at least 4 or 5 snapshots ago, if not longer. You can have them hanging from the floor, or you can have them hanging from the ceiling. There we go. And you can also like connect them up. So let's see that happening. There you go, you can do something like that, which connects them, but you can also stop that from happening by just holding shift or crouch, and they won't connect. But yeah, dripstones have been in the game for quite a while. They just don't spawn in survival just yet. They are a creative, or they do spawn in survival, but you have to make like a special world for them. Can I do the cauldron leak thing? I'm not going to try it because it takes ages, basically. I will go in a world and show you the dripstones in a second. I just want to show off the bugs that was with these. So let's get clay so we don't have to mess around in water, because I think messing around in water is a bit annoying. So let's put clay there. And these blocks is what was the buggy block. So if we go into survival mode, have I still got my shears somewhere? I have. So if I go in survival mode and bone meal that and break that, okay, I get a big drip leaf. Now what happens with this block? Can I bone meal it again? No, you still can't bone meal it. What happens if I break it? Okay, I get a big drip leaf. That is weird. I feel like that's a bug. I don't know. It feels like you're meant to get a small drip leaf from that. Not a big drip leaf. That seems a bit weird. Yeah, there you go. A mod has timed them out, I was about to say. It don't matter, they're gone. Place one big drip leaf and bone meal it. I don't think that does anything. Oh, it does. And then if I break this bottom block, what happens? Okay, so you no longer need shears. Wait, okay, you do need shears to pick the small drip leaf back up. But as soon as you bone meal it, you can literally just break it with your fist and you get big drip leaves. I really think you should get small drip leaves back from this. The top block should obviously give you the big drip leaf because it is a big drip leaf. The bottom blocks should give you the small drip leaves back, not big drip leaves. That don't make sense. But at least it's more big drip leaves. But oops, you put them in for timeout. 300 is a default. I don't think it can be changed. Every stream we get at least one spammer, just ignore them. Mods will time them out. If mods ain't in chat, then I will. I think it can be farmed, yes, but I may be wrong. I know at the moment you can get it in any world by wandering traders, but obviously getting a wandering trader to spawn is rare. Getting one to spawn with the trade is even rarer. So what I want to try is just a bug that has been in the game for quite a while. I just want to see if it still works, which we can obviously try. So there we go, and there we go. And then if I get observer, there we go. Let's just do that and see if this still works. It don't. Okay, this bug has finally been fixed. That is cool to know. Maybe if I put it on the side, it might not. Okay, this bug has finally been fixed. You can no longer duplicate the Amethyst Cluster. And these now do something. So when you mine them with a pickaxe, I think they can be mined with any pickaxe. I may be wrong on that though. But when you mine them with a pickaxe, you get 4 amethyst shards. So as you can see, I've got no shards in my inventory. Just to prove this, I am going to ditch every single item I have. So as you can see, my inventory is empty apart from these. So when you break these now, you should get 4 with a pickaxe. There you go, I got 4. And if I break one with my hand, I should get 2. If I know this correctly. Yeah, okay, so with a pickaxe you get 4. Obviously, if you have fortune, it applies to fortune. But you should get 4 with a pickaxe. 2 when they're broke with your hand, or with a piston update you should also get 2. That is quite cool. That is a fix that was just like inconsistent, and you would get different amounts every time. Is this week a bug fix snapshot? Pretty much yes, but they also added the ability to wax and de-wax copper, and wax, de-wax, oxidate, and deoxidate copper. That's the best way to word it. Can I fortune free one? I will in a second. So I'll just show off what is new again for anyone who is just joined. So you can get honeycomb, and you can get an axe, AXE. I forgot how you spell axe for a second. And if you get a copper block, you can right click honeycomb on it. I can't right click on that one because that is a fully oxidated one. You can right click a copper block honeycomb on it, and it will show off orange particles, meaning it is now waxed. So if I pick block that, as you can see, it's now waxed. Just to show that off again, I am placing down exposed copper block, right clicking it, it now turns into waxed. So you can also do it in your crafting grid still if you want to, I think. So let's get a exposed and honeycomb. Yeah, the crafting recipe is still there, so you can still craft it, but you can also just right click it if you wanted to. Then the next thing, this waxing, we have found out, or it states in the patch notes, it can also be done with a observer, not an observer, a piston. So if there's honeycomb in a piston, and that piston somehow gets activated, so let's just activate the piston, like so. Okay, it just spits it out. That is because this block is actually waxed already. If I put an unwaxed block there and power it, you see the orange particles. It removes one, or that didn't remove one, or did I put a stack and 1 in there? Okay, it does remove one. I must have put a stack and 1. So and then that is now waxed. So Dispenser can do it. So really, you can sit here with a stack of copper blocks. Obviously, you'd have a better farm than this. And you can have like a observer that like sits here. That detects when you place a block, and you can basically do it automatic just by doing something like this. So every time you place a block, it whacks itself for you. Why is everyone spamming Dispenser? What did I say? Yeah, a dispenser. If I said it's not a piston, dispenser. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, so dispenser is what you use. You definitely do not use a piston. A piston won't get you nowhere. I said piston. I meant you saw what it was. I've done that before. I think I called a observer a piston in a video, and I think someone pointed it out in the comments. But yeah, it's a dispenser. You put a dispenser there, and as long as it's powered, it will activate that. And then you can also de-wax. So if you get a waxed copper, which this one's waxed, and right click an axe, you can de-wax it if the pinky particles is de-waxing. So now this one will oxidate again, and then you can also right click it again to remove one level of oxidization. So if I go up here and right click one of these fully oxidated ones, you can do it stage by stage back to its level 1 and that place, because I've got it in my offhand. So that is pretty cool. That is a thing that is like just a quality of life thing that would be better to have than not to have. Because I know it's quite annoying. I had quite a few blocks that waxed and de-waxed and oxidated too far and stuff like that. So it's quite cool to have this ability. So that is new. So as you can see, I just oxidated every single one of these blocks, and they're now all back to its default self. And also lightning hitting these blocks can also do that. So if I go over here and place some copper, let's get some oxidated copper. Let's also get a lightning rod, just so we can show, because that's how they show it off in the video. Okay, I was about to say there's an invisible item there. It's not. It's light grey glass. In NA, the URL is different. Why don't that URL work? Wait, let me just see if it works. I might have entered the wrong thing. Let me just double check this. Does it work for me? No, okay, it don't work for me either. I've entered the wrong URL. I'll enter the right one in now. There we go. The right one should now be entered. I think I had a spelling mistake in it. There you go. There is the right URL. Yeah, I had something wrong in it, which I have fixed. But I put the right URL in chat just so you guys can go over and read the patch notes if you want, because there are a lot of bug fixes. And I mean like a lot. So what was we showing off? Oh yeah, we were showing off this feature. So let's do it a 4x4. So no, a 5x5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just so we have like a center block. That is 4. Let's just do 5. So let's put one there. Now let's set slash weather. Let's just set it to thunder, just so we can see this happen like itself. Do I have sounds on? Sounds are off. I can't hear them, so I don't know if you guys will be able to. I'm just going to turn them right down. I'm having this problem. I don't know if it's me. It's probably me. But I don't know if it's me or the game. But okay, why is that like that's making particle effects? That is cool. That is really cool. It just makes particle effects randomly when water. Oh my god. Okay, so there you go. You can see that work now. I'll show the bone mealing rooted dirt in a second. I forgot about that. But yeah, as you can see, lightning rods, when hit by lightning, or anything hit by lightning, if I was to break the lightning rod and lightning was to randomly strike these copper blocks, it will de-oxidate them. it will fade off depending on where it is, but the block it hits will go back to its first stage, so the no oxidization. So if I just show that again, let's just do that all back to the full stage 3. There we go. And if we just wait for lightning to hit, I'm just going to sit here. But I love them particle effects, that it just randomly lets off particle effects if the spider moves. But yeah, we just have to wait. Lightning isn't that common. There you go. As you saw, it just happened. And you can see like it just fades off. So the block it actually hits goes back to its default stealth. I know I can summon lightning bolt, but that's a bit glitchy. So that does it weird the way it does it. They show it off with a lightning rod, so I just thought I would, as it's the best way to show it off. You think the particles are static in the air? What do you mean? They go if I break the lightning rod, so it's something to do with a lightning rod. I don't know what you mean by static in the air. Did it electrocute the spider? No, the spider got away in time. So yeah, you can also waterlog this. Lightning rod, finally, last patch it was meant to be waterloggable, but they forgot to implement it. Okay, did you see that? It has a custom texture when it's hit by lightning. I want to try that again. Let's get a command block, because then we can like do it whenever we want. /give @s command block. There we go. Let's put a command block there, and we can now /summon summon. I don't need to put the slash there, I know that. Lightning bolt. There we go, and then it should summon onto this location. And now if we do it, yeah, can you see that? It goes white. Okay, the lightning block ain't actually working. That's because there was a space. But yeah, there is like a... Can you see that split second it turns white? Okay, that's not actually hitting the lightning bolt. Maybe if I do it up by 2 blocks. Or is it just because I'm summoning it and no matter where I summon it? There you go, you can see it turns white when it's hit by lightning, which is quite cool. And that will obviously give out a redstone I can't speak, it's because I'm ill. It will also give out a redstone signal when it's hit by lightning. Obviously, that was a thing. Can you stand on connected gobble blocks, and when it is struck by lightning, does it do damage? I don't know what you mean by that. Make it always activate. Oh, what you mean, the command block? That might lag the world, but we can do it. Okay, I know why the sound isn't working. It's coming through the wrong thing. There we go. But there you go. You can see it always activating right there, which is quite cool. So I was imagining a rip and I missed most of the stream. It's fine. But yeah, that is the particles you can see, and you can also see the like the effect. It just goes white basically, and as you can see, it is like a full white texture. There's no detail in it at all. So let's break that a sec, and now let's show off the particles. So /particle, I think it is particle. What is it actually called? I don't know what they're called. I'm guessing the waxing one is probably called something like wax or waxing. Falling. No, it's not falling. I'm trying to see. I don't know what the particles are actually called. Because there's 3 particles. You've got the Spore Blossom Air. No, that's not it. Wax off, wax on. And okay, so I don't... What is wax off? Wax off, let's turn it to repeat. Always active. And let's summon it 2 blocks up just so we can see it. No, that needs to be a 2. So let's just put a 2 there. And let's now do that. Why is that not doing nothing? /weather clear. Let's clear the weather. Just so we can see properly. And why is that not doing nothing? Have I done something wrong here? Let's not... I'm doing the wrong thing now. Oh yeah, we need to do another... Let's just do that. Will that now work? I don't know, like, how the... Oh, that's why. Is that why? Maybe not. Always active, repeat. I literally don't understand how this works. Okay, it's now doing the particle, but where? Okay, let's see if we can do it to squiggly, squiggly. Let's do that as 2 blocks up, squiggly. Done. It's not displaying the particle anymore. What if I put a 2 there as well? It's not displaying the particle anymore. Okay, I really don't understand this. If anyone knows how to get this to work, let me know. As I really don't know. Let's maybe just like enter that in and see if that works. It's displaying it. Okay, you can see it inside the block there. So maybe if I do that as 64, that might work. Yeah, there you go. You can see the particle there. Did the warden come out? No, it didn't. So yeah, you can see the particle there. That is like the single particle. If I do this on a impulse and red active, you can see when I do that. That should go. There you go. And that is the particle. So it's just like the cross. And now let's do wax on. And that should be the red one. So, or the orange one. So you can now see the orange one right there. And I don't know what the other one is called. It's something to do with like oxidization or something like that. If you guys see it in the like names, current down, no. Damage indicator, no. Dripping, no. Dust color, maybe. No, is it not that? Why isn't that even working? Maybe it's not that. I'm trying to. Last one is electric spark, I believe. Let me see if I can see that. Electric spark. Let's see that. No, I don't think it is that. The last one, what I'm on about is the particle for this. So if I just get that particle, that light bluey one. Can you read my command in chat? Yeah, I've got it to work now. I just want to know what the last particle is. In a minute, I'll put all 3 of them on at the same time. I just need to know what the last one is called. Dripping obsidian tear. It's not. Dust. No. Effect. No. Welcome. That's not a feature. Do villages in bundle? What do you mean? Falling nectar? No, it's not that. Glow, maybe? It might be glow. It's not going to be this. I just want to see what this particle is. Let's put it on repeat, always active. Okay, that's just the ink. So what is the other one? Glow. What's glow? Is that it? That might be it. I think it might use... Yeah, it might use the particles from the glow squid. Because that looks pretty similar to me. I may be wrong. Test if bone mealing on rooted dirt works. I will test that right now. So let's get some rooted dirt. Let's get some... No, I don't need them. Let's get some bone meal. So yeah, let me know. Does that look like that particle? I think it is that particle, but I may be wrong. Because I don't see like the dark colours in this. But that might just be like because they've like done some coding to remove it. The warden is not in this snapshot. Keep asking for it is not going to make it come any sooner. Right, so let's just summon all of these. No, that's summoning there. So we need to make this one summon there. There we go. We need to make that up by a block. So let's do it 65. There we go. So that's that one. Now let's do the wax in off. No, wax on. And let's once again remove this and do these coordinates and just change that to 65. So there you go. You can see the 3 new particles. Let's get green because it will stand out. No, lime. There we go, lime. DM. What's new on this? Because I didn't check. Well, you can now wax and de-wax copper by not using a crafting table. So I'm just going to show, these are new particles that were added for obviously the new things. So there you go, you can see the 3 new particles, or well, that one's not really new. That one was used for the glow squid, but these 2 are new, and that one's got another use. So there's the 3 particles. And just a quick go over of what was new is you can right click a copper block that is oxidated with an axe to unoxidate it. As you can see, you can right click a copper block with honeycomb to wax it, and you can right click with an axe to de-wax it, as you can see. So orange particles means it's being waxed, white particles means it's being de-waxed or unwaxed, and blue particles means it is being unoxidated. So as you can see, so that is a spam of both the particles. But yeah, let's just do that. The blue particles means it is being unoxidated. So that is basically the main thing that was new, and it can also be done in a dispenser. I don't think the axing can be done in a dispenser. Let's actually try that. Dispenser. Let's put a dispenser there. Let's quickly pick that block, and let's put an axe in there. I doubt this is going to work, but it's worth a try. And it don't. As you can see, the axe just gets spat on the floor. All the particles are used in fireworks. I don't think these ones are because they're new. They might. Just type it in the title, lol. What do you mean? Type what in a title? Wait, make it go back to normal. Yeah, so if you have, let's say you have, I don't want to remove that because I need that. Say you have a fully oxidated copper block in the world. You can just right click on it with any axe, even wood, and it will destage it by 1 for every right click. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you can also wax it with just by right clicking. Once again, the crafting recipe for waxing is still in the game, but it's just an addition to waxing. So you can either honeycomb it, or you can like right click honeycomb on it, or you can craft it in the crafting grid. It's up to you. Yeah, if you type it again, DJ, I will pin it. I think I can pin messages. I don't know. The warden is not here. I'll put that in the title. I'm not going to, because then people might come here thinking it's a joke or something and expect it. And yeah, I'm not going to start all that. People going, no, you're clickbaiting. So I'm not going to bother putting anything in the title about the warden. I'll just leave the title as it is for now. Right, so let's /weather clear. Right, let me see if I can pin this. I don't know if I can. I think there's like thingies. So let's see. That's that. That's that. Pin message. There you go. I don't know where it's pinned, but it's pinned. Let me know if that worked. Yeah, there you go. It's at the top. There you go. So that's now pinned. So anyone that comes here will now see that the warden is not out. So, actually, that could be a good thing to do. Yeah, that could be a good thing to do for, like, to list everything that's new. That is maybe what I might do in future streams. At the very top, just pin, like, what has been added in that snapshot. So, but yeah, anyway, that is everything, like, just deoxidating and all that of blocks. And also, they done it so apparently you can bone meal rooted dirt to get... I just cleared the weather, didn't I? Weather clear. Right, I'm going to turn these off now because they're spamming the chat and it's quite annoying. So, apparently you can bone meal rooted dirt to get roots, and it is true, as you can see. So, you can bone meal them and you get rooted... Does it only do the one? Let's see. So let's move them up a block just so I have some room to work with. Headspace. So let's put them there. And let's see if this works. So if I bone meal this one. Okay, it does literally do the one. It ain't like moss where it does multiple around it. it just bone meals one on it. Now let's see if we can make this automatic. I'm pretty sure you might be able to. So if we get a piston, let's get a sticky piston, and let's get one of them. So let's do, just dig a little area here, and let's put a block there, piston there, bone meal, rooted dirt there. So now let's see if we get like a repeater. That might be the best thing. This is probably not going to be an efficient farm at all if it works, but it's just a test. So let's now do that, and let's put all these on full ticks of delay. There we go. Right, now let's get a button, because this should just give me enough time to like bone meal it. Does that work? Yes, it pushes it. So now if we bone meal that, do I have bone meal on me? I don't. Bone meal. Using command block. I don't know what you mean. There are mods out there. Do it false. Yeah, I could have done that. Is there a way to like code the warden in with textures? There are mods out there. I'm not going to link any or anything because of reasons. But okay, no, this is not a farm that you can do, because as you can see, the actual, what's it called? The actual roots don't have a block drop for when they're, so does that mean they can only be mined with silk touch or shears? Let's see. So if I get a root, let's just bone meal a root on, and let's get shears or silk touch. Shears, I'm guessing it will probably be. I asked you if you could code in the warden before. Yeah, people can, but just as a, sorry if I can't talk properly. I am ill, but words are not coming out correctly. When a person codes it in, it might not be how it is going to be when Mojang release it. So say if I was to go into a world right now and code in the goat, it might not be how goats work when they come in. So if you play a mod with the warden in and you like a feature it does, it might not do that feature when it comes to Java or Bedrock. So just like don't get your hopes up for a feature it does in a mod, because it might not do that in the full release. Can you craft mods into dirt? Craft roots into dirt and make rooted dirt? I don't know, I'll try that. So you can pick roots up with shears, but yeah, as you can see, you have to use shears. Oh my god, rooted dirt breaks really quickly. I did not realize it breaks that quickly. That is really quick for a block drop. As you can see, dirt and grass don't even break that quick. Literally just one punch that and it's gone. Wow, that is cool. So let's quickly go into creative. Let's see. I don't think you can. Let's slash recipe give at a, and then just that star. That should give me all known recipes. As you can see, the flickering between them up there. Let's now get a crafting table, and let's see. Rooted dirt. No, okay, it's not here. So no, you can't. Dirt. Yeah, it's only coarse dirt. So you can't do it. Did the hills update in this? No, the cliffs part of the update hasn't happened in Java yet. It's in Bedrock, not in Java. I think they will probably add more to the rooted dirt, like crafting. Yeah, they probably will. But once again, it's only early with the lush cave stuff. So there was something I wanted to try, but I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, a bug that I showed off. I want to know if it still works. It's not a bug that gives you advantages or anything like that, but it's just a bug that is cool how it works. Also, the spyglass texture was updated in a recent snapshot, not this one. I think it was last snapshot. You can see the inventory texture got an update. I like the mountains, but I would still like a mountain generation to like in the Buzzy Bee trailer. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever get that. That was probably just for the advertisation. How do you think the warden? How do you think the warden will be like? What do you mean? If you mean what it will like act like, I think It will act pretty similar to how they showed it off in the Minecraft Live, but it's bigger than the what's it called, the Iron Golem. At least that's what they showed off on Twitter. I think the end of last year. They showed it in Minecraft Live, where they teased the Warden. No, they haven't showed it off since. They showed a few like pictures on Twitter of them testing it. Why do people think it's okay to spam? If a mod's in chat, can you just time them out? It'll be bad for hardcore players. Yeah, it will definitely be. I think it's not going to be as OP as it was when they showed it off. They said with full netherite armor, it done 6 hearts. I think they said it's going to be a little bit less OP than that, because that is a bit OP. With like diamond armor, it will probably one-tap you. It's raining again. Look, weather clear. So there was a bug in last snapshot where if you have powdered snow and a spyglass and you went, okay, it now don't do it anymore. Before, what would happen is it would do like a gradients from orange to green. It now just puts the freezing layer over your spyglass. So that is a good change. That is like, so you can still see through the spyglass now if you're in powdered snow. And that creeper's coming right towards me. Yeah, the Warden is blind, correct? Yeah, it will only follow vibrations like the shulk sensor, which is somewhere in the game. Where is it? Should be here somewhere. Is it in redstone? Yeah, there you go. It will follow vibrations that this basically follows. So jumping, walking. The list is somewhere on Minecraft. You can find it in one of the patch notes. Do you think... I don't know if you will be able to tower up by killing it. I know they said that they was trying to find a alternative for that. At one point, a dev said it was going to be able to be like break blocks like the Wither. But I think that was a joke. I don't know if that will be a thing or not. But yeah, at one point they, I'm guessing it was a joke. They said it will be able to break blocks, and they are looking for an alternative like the Iron Golem just to tower up, because they said that is a cheaty way of fighting it. The candles are in it too, yeah. Yeah, I don't use candles as much as I think I would like to. I think they're a really cool feature, and I think they're underused a lot. But I think that's not because they're not like fully released yet. Once they're released publicly to everyone without being snapshots, they'll probably get a lot more. They'll probably get used a lot more. Well, the dev for the Warden, when responding to a just tower up, commented and just said, the Warden. The Warden will have some troll updates, Steve. So yeah, they said they have some alternative around it. We don't know what that is yet until it's added. Yeah, candles are like torches but more modern. And I don't think they give off as much light level. I may be wrong on that though. I think they're like sea pickles, that 1 gives off a certain light level, then 2 gives off more, 3 gives off more, and then 4 gives off more. Thank you, Logan, for subscribing. Can you craft candles? I'm pretty sure you can with honeycomb and string. So, string. If I go to a crafting grid, sorry for bad English, it's fine. So honeycomb there, string there, or it can be anywhere as long as it's on top of the other. It gives you a normal candle. And then you can craft coloured candles with any coloured dye and the candle. So like that. That would be cool if my voice is slowly going. So you'll probably hear me have a lot of voice breaks. So yeah, it would be cool if you could like right click dye on blocks like the candles to dye them. Like you can with the waxing of these. So if I just had like a normal undyed candle here, it would be cool if I could right click green dye on it and it would dye that green. Because then if you have like 4 in it, one dye can dye the 4 candles. so it could be a bit more like efficient instead of crafting it. That could be cool. And then they could also make it work with like a wall block, so if you have white, but that might be annoying if you're like running around holding like a die in your hand. I think it could work, but it might not work at the same time. I wish they would still add the Isolager. I really want the Isolager to come, but it won't. At least not anytime soon. I'm just checking if the devs have said anything on Twitter about anything new. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna quickly load up a new world. Did you I don't know if you can, but if you hide, or a mod in chat, Tony or someone, I don't know if you can hide a user from the channel or if it's only me that can. But if you can, definitely try. Someday maybe they will add the Isolager. A dev said it's not out the picture. It might in the future. Logan was hidden. Okay, yeah, mods can. Yeah, that's good. Now they can't type. Yeah, they never said it's not out the picture. Oh, my voice. It's not out the picture. The Isolager might still come in a future update, but not anytime soon. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to quickly go in a new world. Because there's some cave changes. Not massive cave changes, just like some small tweaks here and there. So I'm just going to check them out, see what there is changed about caves, see if they're like better, bigger, smaller, more cheesy, more spaghetti-y. But the dispenser next to the rooted dirt and bone meal it, see if that works. I can try that. That is a good idea. So let's quickly just open to land so I get creative mode. Creative mode, there we go. So let's quickly just get a dispenser. Let's get a bone meal. There we go. Let's get rooted dirt. And what else do we need? We need a redstone power of some sort. So redstone block. I wonder how Minecraft will look in version 1.30. Oh my god, that would be cool to see. But at 1.30 would probably Minecraft would hopefully it will still be being updated, but that'd be in like they do like 1 to 2 updates a year. So we're on what 1.17. So that'd be 12 updates time. That'd be what like 12 years, 6 to 12 years. Can you bone meal moss on deep slate and blackstone? I don't think so. But we can try. No, because there ain't even a mossy variant of this, is there? Oh, I know what you mean. I'm a noob. So let's see. Moss. My mind went blank there. So moss right there. Bone meal it, and it does cover deep slate at least. Does it cover? So let's see this. Let's do a cobbled deep slate there, a normal deep slate there. Bone meal it. No, we need moss, not black deep slate. And it covers. Okay, it doesn't cover cobbled deep slate. So cobbled deep slate will not be covered by it, but normal deep slate will. I want a sky update. That would be cool. What's new? I will show off what's new in a second again. I'm just seeing if this works. So bone mealing rooted dirt does actually grow roots on it. So you can actually have an automatic farm with this, but obviously you're dependent on durability of your shears, which is cool. So one change in this snapshot is you can bone meal rooted dirt to get roots on the bottom of it, which is a change. You can then get copper blocks and you can wax them with honeycomb. I just put wax there then. Honeycomb, or you can unwax them with an axe, and you can also deoxidate them with an axe. So as you can see, this block, if I right click it with my axe, it will deoxidate it a stage, and it will do that all the way up until it's no oxidization. You can right click it with honeycomb to wax it. So as you can see, this is now a waxed copper. And you can also right click it with your axe again to unwax it. So you can right click it with your axe when it's not waxed to change it. You can right click it to wax it, right click it to unwax it. You can bone meal root with dirt. If lightning hits a waxed copper or oxidated copper, it will deoxidate it back to a random stage. In Bedrock Sword is the better weapon. Yeah, in Java, I think the axe is. But I just use it as swords. I don't care about like PvP and stuff like that. That's not what I want to do. Right, so now let's go into Spectator Mode and just see if we can notice anything about caves. Because they said cave generation has been tweaked. Caves look a lot more common now. I don't know if that is a change. But caves look like they are like everywhere, which is a cool change. Here is a water cave. So this is like there's grass down here. That's quite cool. And then you can see as we go deeper, it goes down and it goes all the way. You then have diamonds there, diamonds there. So diamonds seem like they may be a bit more common again, but I may be wrong on that. That's cool. Yeah, it is. It's really cool that you can wax and deoxidate and stuff like that. Okay, sorry about that. I was just checking something. Cause fire aspect and damage is not everything. Sword is better if you have it fully enchanted. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like mess around with tools and stuff that much. So yeah, that was everything in the snapshot. It was quite a small snapshot. It didn't really add much. It just changed some quality of life features. So yeah, okay, there's an Amethyst Cluster right here. And that's quite a small Amethyst Cluster. I've never seen one this small before. Remember that the pictures of the Warden and the Axolotls or Rabbit? Remember the picture of the Warden and the Axolotls and Rabbit? I don't know what you mean by that. Depends if it's shield PvP or sword PvP. Why does Minecraft be update love or may be jokes? Why did the Minecraft B update have so many B jokes? I don't know what you mean. Bug fixes are what makes the game playable. Yeah, if obviously Minecraft didn't update the game or fix bugs, I don't think Minecraft would be playable right now, because there has been some. Look at 1.14. I think it was 1.14 when that released. Chunks were being deleted, at least on Java. Chunks were being deleted. Chunks weren't loading in properly, and stuff like that. And if they didn't fix that, literally the game wouldn't be playable. You hope hope they update the Nether caves, or even the end ores. Right, one thing a dev did say on Twitter was, someone said, I don't know what they exactly said, but they said something along the lines of, because this is the Caves and Cliffs update, will you update Caves and Cliffs in the future? And a dev did comment on it and say, this is a theme directly aimed at making Caves and Cliffs better to explore. They said Caves and Cliffs can still get updates in the future, in future updates. They just won't have, the theme won't be around updating them. So just because they're being updated now, it doesn't mean that they won't have a update or two in future updates. And now that don't mean they will, so that don't mean in 1.18 they'll add something to make caves and cliffs better. But they're not saying they won't if it needs to be added. I think they won't add nether caves. Yeah, I don't think they'll touch the nether yet anyway. I think 1.18, I hope. I don't actually know what I want 1.18 to be. Is it confirmed? No. The only thing we know about 1.18 is it will be after 1.17. That is all we know about 1.18, and it will most likely be sometime next year. That is all we know, or the end of this year. It depends if they do what they did with the bees update. But people saying end and sky update, they're just guessing. We have no confirmation or nothing saying that. So yeah. That is all we know about 1.18. I don't know what I want it to be. No, like, if I had to say something, I think they won't do. They might do the end update because so many people have asked. But at the same time, I don't think they will, because at the end only got updated in or it only got added in 1.9. I can't remember. It might have been added or updated. So it's quite new. Or it's not like new compared to like Update Aquatic, the Nether update and stuff, but it's quite new compared to like caves, the Nether and stuff like that. So if I was to say anything, I think 1.18 might be something to do with a combat update, but I may be wrong, because they are still working on PvP. So we might. But 1.9 was the last end update, so it might be 1.18 as it's double of 1.9. You could look at it like that, but I wouldn't, because it might not happen. I think if they let people vote for the end update, it will probably be one. They don't let people vote. The most we've ever voted for is a biome update and a mob update. We had the Phantom mob update. We then had the biome update that Taiga won. I can't remember what the other three was. I think it was Desert, Savannah, and that might have been it. And then we had the vote for the Mountains update, which was Mountains, Badlands, what was the others? Mountains, Badlands, and Swamps. That was it. Swamps. Also, the Nether was added in 1.0. Yeah, things was added, like the end is quite new compared to Nether, caves and stuff like that. Caves have not been changed since like day one, apart from new ores being added to the generation, and like andesite, diorite and that spawning underground. So I understand why they want to update caves, because they haven't been touched in 10 years basically. So yeah, that's why I think they thought, and a lot of people wanted a cave update. It was trending for ages. The reason they had done the Nether update first is because they were going off of the feedback site before they updated it and removed all the old feedback. And the Nether update had, I think they said something like thousands and thousands of votes, where it was cave update. My dog is barking. As where cave update didn't have that many back then. Imagine End and Nether caves were added. End caves I don't think will be, because you can't really have a cave in the end because it's floating islands. I mean you could, but it would be like little tiny small caves, and they wouldn't like mean anything or do anything. They would go down like 10 blocks and then it would be that. People in 2022 be like, make a yeah. I don't know. Minecraft could do anything. Look at what they've done with a cave update. Did I know that Minecraft? Did I know that Minecraft was called the Cave Game? Yeah, I did. And then Islands. Yeah. So I am probably going to end the stream there, guys, because my voice is slowly going, and I'm trying to rest it because I do need to record a video for tomorrow now, and the longer I talk, the more my voice will go, and the less voice I'll have to record a video. So if you want to carry on the conversation that you're having about updates, join the Discord. The link is in the description. And I should be active in the Discord as soon as the stream ends. So will most people. They'll be active in there. DJ will be. Logan normally is. I don't know if Logan's still in the chat or not. Mods might be. So yeah, the link to the Discord is in the description. Join it. I might get the link. Let me quickly just paste the link in chat just in case people can't get to the description or something like that. So let me just paste the Discord link in chat if I can find it. Discord link, there it is. So if you want to join the Discord, click that link that I posted in chat now. Read the rules and then just get in there and talk, basically. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.